Dear students, just in previous lecture we have seen what is a dielectric material and what are polar and non-polar molecules. Now we'll see if dielectric material is placed between the plates of parallel plate capacitor, what is going to happen. So here, whenever a dielectric material, this is we have taken dielectric material or dielectric slab. This dielectric material is placed in an applied electric field. The electric field gets modified. So this point it is important. Please make it as note. Whenever dielectric material is placed in an applied electric field, that field gets modified. That we will see by taking an example. Here this is a parallel plate capacitor. So the parallel plate capacitor charge on each plate it will be Q, and the capacitance of this parallel plate capacitor is C0 without dielectric. First I am talking about without dielectric placed between these two plates. So what is the capacitance? That is a C0. What is the potential difference without dielectric? That is a V0, and Q is the charge on both plates. Now if you place an dielectric material or dielectric slab between these two plates, what is going to happen? So electric field gets modified, that we will see now. Here without this dielectric material, this is a positive charge, this is a negative charge. Already we know the electric field always directed from positive charge to negative charge. So this is applied electric field without dielectric. Now after placing this dielectric material, due to this induction effect, due to this positive charge here, negative charge will be induced on the surface. Due to this negative charge, positive charge will be induced on this surface of a dielectric slab. But here inside also, so this due to this applied electric field, the positive and negative charge get displaced. Already we have seen in previous lecture. Now equal amount of positive negative charge it will be takes place inside this dielectric slab. That's why the induced positive charge and negative charge inside the volume of dielectric will get cancel each other. But due to the induced surface charges at the surface of dielectric slab, there must be induced electric field will be takes place. This is the induced electric field. This is due to positive and negative induced charges on the surface of dielectric slab, that we have to remember. Due to these surface charges, induced electric field will be takes place, that is the EI, but this is opposite to this applied electric field. That's why here clearly we are showing the directions. This is applied electric field without dielectric. After introducing this dielectric slab between these two plates, the induced electric field will be takes place, that is EI. So here I will calculate the net electric field in this total system. So here I am taking the net electric field is E. So these two electric fields are opposite to each other. That's why net electric field is E0 minus EI. So here, as a consequence, the potential difference V0 it is gets reduced to V. Here, due to placing this dielectric material or dielectric slab between these two plates, potential difference V0 gets reduced to V. So here, so if you see, this is the initial electric field. Now this is the induced electric field, but overall the net electric field in the system it will be gets reduced. So similarly, V is the potential difference between plates with dielectric. But charge it will be same even before dielectric and after dielectric also. The charge Q on both the plates it will be same. There is no change in charge, but only the capacitance also gets reduced, sorry, the capacitance that we will see now, but potential difference it is reduced and electric field also gets reduced. So these 2 points we had to remember. So actually it was experimentally found that it was found that electric field, this is the net electric field, it is reduced by k times, and similarly the potential difference also gets reduced. So here how many times it is reduced? 1 by k times reduced before dielectric slab. This is before dielectric slab electric field, this is the before dielectric slab potential difference. So in both the cases electric field gets reduced and potential difference also gets reduced by similar amount, that is 1 by k times. What is the k here? Where k is dielectric constant. So now we will see new capacitance. Here C0 is the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor without dielectric. Now we are placing the dielectric. Now we will see, therefore the capacitance of the capacitor with dielectric will be, capacitance formula we know, charge by potential difference, how much it is reduced, that is V. So Q after introducing also Q it will be same. So now V it is how many times it is reduced? By 1 by k times. So in place of V we will substitute V naught by k. V naught by k. Now this k will write here Q by V naught. What is this Q by V naught? This is the original capacitance without dielectric, that is C naught. So here therefore C is equal to K into C naught. Here C naught is equal to Q by V. So this is the most important point. If dielectric material is introduced between the plates of parallel plate capacitor, what about the capacitance? Capacitance will be increased by k times. K is a dielectric constant. So this point we had to know. Here we will write the effect of introducing dielectric between the two parallel plate capacitor is the capacitance is increasing k times the capacitance without dielectric. That is the first point. And the electric field and potential, both gets reduced to 1 by k times. That is without dielectric. Here these two are important. Electric field gets reduced by 1 by k times, and here potential difference also gets reduced, but the capacitance will be increased k times. So these are the important points we had to note down. Next we will see what is the dielectric strength. Here we are placing this dielectric material or dielectric slab, it is in the applied electric field. Suppose this E0 becomes very high, then what happens? If such a strong electric field is applied in this dielectric material, then the electrons of the atoms inside this dielectric gets detached from their atoms. So here once again I will repeat, if this applied electric field becomes very high or strong electric field, then the free electrons, means these electrons of the atoms inside this dielectric get detached from their atoms. So in such a situation, then this dielectric material is no longer can behave as a insulator. Here in previous lecture also I told dielectric material is the material which do not possess free electrons. What does it indicate? That is nothing but insulator. So dielectric material is nothing but insulator. So here electrons are detached due to this strong electric field. Electrons are detached means that insulator becomes as a conductor. So here this phenomenon we called, when the insulator becomes as a conductor, that is known as electrical breakdown or dielectric breakdown. So when this dielectric breakdown it will be takes place, when strong electric field is applied, then electrons get detached from the dielectric.